Some words are left, some quotations are left. I didn't get mentioned. It's important to know. Shinye tsushi nyingwe ni, Lama Tsongkhapa mentioned. Shinye tsushi nyingwe ni, Ngendro nyongwe lenam, chedila. Lusin la naba tamu reza mam, Minamdu nyongwe jang, leze seba jula. Lama Tsongkhapa explained. By correctly serving the Guru, virtual friend, then the karmas to experience the evil gone realm. Evil gone realms. I mean, they miss negative karmas. The karma finish just by in this life. Just small harm to the body and mind. Small harm to the body and mind in this life, in the experiencing. Small harm to this body and mind, even in the dreams. Even small harm is experienced in the dream. Just by that, you see, and then those heavy negative karma finishes. Which makes to by correctly, which makes to be reborn the Lord and so heavy karma that experiences suffering, was suffering for eons, such unbelievable length of time, then it finishes because you correctly devote, you correctly over service, correctly devote, correctly service. Correctly over service to Guru, correctly service, correctly over service for the virtuous friend, so because by that, and then all those heavy negative karma, which makes to be reborn Lord, suffer the heaviness for a long time, even like that. They finish in this life, those karmas receiving little harm to the body and mind in this life, even in the dream. Lama Tsongkhapa said that, you have to understand. You have to really understand your heart. Then Sutra, the Sai Nyingpo Do, Sutra of the essence of the earth. The Sai Nyingpo Do, the Siddhikapa Sutra, Sai Nyingpo Do from the Sutra of the essence of earth, Siddhikapa Sutra. Te Simbani Kawa Chevapato Meaba, Nandru Chepachive Lenam, Cheti Rimla Soba Ham, Mugila Soba, Ludan Semla, Naba Chunwe Chama Jude, Tana Jaga Kam Melam Tamjijan Chama Juro, so the similar, see what Lama Tsongkhapa said. All the Siddhikapa Sutra is mentioned, anyone who correctly follow the virtuous friends, negative karma that which wander, which makes to wander in the evil gone realm for eons, for millennia, for unconceivable million years. So those negative karmas finish this life. By experiencing contagious disease or famine, so forth. They receive a harm to the body and mind, the karma, that heavy karma finishes in the life. Even at least, Jaga comes, scolded by Guru. Even scolded by Guru, so even scolded when Guru scold you, even mere dream finishes the heavy karma. So even the dream Guru is called, or even the dreams of the harms received in the dream. You see? Out the body mind, in the dream. So it is even that bad that those are such heavy karma, so get purified in this life. That was Master reborn in the class for evil gone real about years and unconceivable class for billion years. 10 million. 저가와 채와 is 10 million. Unconceivable 10 million years. This is Siddhikapa Sutra said that. So you have to remember. So here I just want to tell you, by working for the FPMT organization, you see for a certain number of years and fully dedicated to your bodhichitta mind, then later you get sick. Later you can't walk, you get sick. Not everybody, but but some people, yes. That you have to recognize here now. So such an unbelievable heavy negative karma collected in the past lives, from beginningless rebirth, heavy negative karma, so life is continuous, life is no, samsara life has no beginning. You have to think well, no beginning. You can't just say words and pass away. No, you can't. So, no beginning, you have to think, well, that makes sense. Then it makes a huge sense to you. Otherwise, just the words is nothing. Then you have to remember, you have to recognize. Recognize and rejoice. Recognize this is totally positive that so many heavy negative karmas born and suffer the heaviest in the Lord and for as I mentioned, saying Bodhisattva Siddhikapa, so that unconceivable 10 millions of eons later, so long time, then that get purified, finished all completely in this life. Even the Guru scold you, or someday even some harm you received, or Guru scold in the dream, or even something that by the power correctly following the virtues and offering service, and that all by that power. That is the most powerful, but the friend is the most powerful. Singchok Tamba, so they are higher than Lamrim in the Lama Chaba Lamrim, the Singchok Tamba, Jeto Lama La, the higher, the highest, supreme merit filled Singchok. Supreme merit filled, the highest, the Guru. So because you have Dharma connection, Guru disciple, Dharma connection, all because of that. That's all that is saying, all because of that. All the correct for all the service of that. Oh, then purify, unbelievable, most unbelievable, most unbelievable, most unbelievable. Oh, in this lifetime, so by some contagious diseases or payments or some harm to the body, mind. Oh, they could be cancer or could be just anything. So even the Guru is scolding, that's unbelievable purification. Wow, 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 wow. You have to understand. This you have to realize. Oh. So you see the monk, what's his name? I forgot his name. Who started the Bendigo? Bendigo. So example of Pente, he worked 7 years, totally dedicated to the bodhisattva mind on the computer. So after 7 years, so he completely didn't get better, but now it's not better. Is that? Yeah, but after so many years, like that, you see. Like that. So that is mentioned here. You see, that story is included in here, on this quotation. You understand? Then muscle. Yes, he was gold, like gold in FPMT. In the FPMT member student is like gold. See, not corrupted gold, but refined gold, like that. So I can say, he was asked by Lama to open a shop in Kathmandu and called Samsara. called Samsara. So also Raja was involved, helping with him, working with him. For early times, very early times, working, so for quite a number of years in Kathmandu. So one day he was going up, from Bauta, walking up to Kapan. So how long it takes time? From Bauta to Kapan? Half hour, yes, about half hour. Depends how you walk. Very slowly. And then takes a few days. They're joking. So one day he couldn't walk up. From Bauta to Kapan, he couldn't walk up. So he got totally exhausted, couldn't go. So he was laying down on the ground, right? You were laying down on the ground. What? So he was laying down on the ground. He couldn't walk up. So I think very weak the body, and how to. And then body is very weak, and maybe not much nourishment. Not much nourishment. Not eating chickens and not eating pork, and I'm joking. Kangaroo. I'm joking. So anyway, he couldn't walk up, laying down on the ground, way down there, a little bit up after you little bit away from the Bauta, the field, and so then the Kathuri on the way. So then he tried to visualize football, soccer. No, not soccer. he visualized so many thousands, so many like those soccer players, so many thousands, 100,000 people around looking at you, and then they're all looking at you, then competing, sort of boxing, is that right? Boxing? Yeah. So that boxing, he was trying to visualize. So everybody was watching to him, then he was boxing to the other person, you know? He tried to be so strong by visualizing the everybody looking at you, then try to compete to him, to the other person. You know, he visualized. Then he's able to come up slowly. Then he succeeded arriving Kapon monastery. So everybody cheering up. You visualize. Yeah? Everybody cheering up when you're able to stand up, right? Right there? Everybody cheering up when he's able to get up. So, and so I can boxing them, so everybody cheering up, so they kind of energizing him, so you see. Yeah, that's it. Then, the master, since for many years, worked for as Lama advice. Lama gave job to him to help Kapano, to help Nalanda or whatever. So, worked so hard and the pure moderation. So after learned Lamrim retreat so many times, so that's the kind of the most important thing in the work, and so you see, so now probably maybe incurable disease. I don't know what's called the disease. No, I don't know. So you can't sit down a long time. You can't sit down. Normal time, mostly you have to stand up. Mostly you have to stand up. In the teachings or even in the restaurant or things like that. I don't know, maybe slightly better, a little better. So anyway, Kandula did some massage and that for a long time. For how many years? 6, 7 years? Up to now? Max got sick. Sorry. Masal. Since he got the sickness. I think after some time he stopped working. Okay. Also like that, see, then those things mentioned here, in this quotation, it includes that. It includes that, their life story, this, after hard working, then they got sick. That story is inside of this. You have to understand. Like that, you see. So it's the only thing is rejoicing. Rejoicing because we are free from the heavy suffering of the lower realm or the hell realm for many years. For many years. That, you see. So now I don't shout, That's finished. The fuel is finished. Fuel. With the light is in fuel. Huh? What did you say? Sorry. I'm not a good speaker. I'm not a professional speaker. In a very professional speaker. I'm Mickey Mouse. What do you call that one? What the word, English word? Wiki. That's all like that, you see? You have to understand. So, then Karakumchum, Kadambageshi, Karakumchum said, then there's a 30, I'm not sure. Each sentence says at the end, his advice like this. Maybe 30 advice, I'm not sure. So one of these is, I have received Lung from Jebje Trichin, which about Buddha, between Buddha and the Kasura, a little bit after Buddha. The Kasura going down to Kathmandu, so the Rinpoche had a house there. Rinpoche lived there for some years. Yeah, so Kasura Tande Dungang Tamejang, Monje Dungang Sechen, Monje Lengen Sechen, Simi Tunan Dejuji, Dungala Gogumshi so Kasura Karakumjung, Kadamakechi Karakumjung said, even by experiencing this, now this small suffering, what it does, benefit, finished, past, heavy negative karma. Finished, past, heavy negative karma. And there will be happiness in the future. Therefore, rejoice. Rejoice. Therefore, rejoice the suffering. That you have now, is it? So by thinking the benefits, what you experience small suffering now, that's future life. They are like sun shining in this world. The animals enjoy, people enjoy. They will be like sun shining in the world. Your life will be like that. Then gradually you go to enlightenment Buddhahood. Like that. So, they will rejoice suffering. Being happy. So what's happening now? This experience suffering. Then you're so positive. It's like what you're taking is not poison, it's a nectar. It's nectar. So you don't know, your thing is poison, but it's nectar. Reality is like that. So you see, that's a Karakumjung saying. stop here. Enough. And then 가수래 동복급에도 쓰더라. Decorating 동복's trunk. 동복급에 따라. That's a Gavishnyala Harure. 집어봐 가래. 장주치 못 터버줄. So there, Domoko, the sutra, it says, so even by making offering to the guru, you achieve the great enlightenment. Oh, that is Domoko. So. So yeah, the nothing as I mentioned, Lama, then because of whom you receive, from whom you receive every single happiness from beginningless rebirth. Now and then all the future up to enlightenment. Happiness of a future life, happiness of ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, and then peerless happiness, enlightenment. Or then every single happiness in the future. So, all from whom I receive. Then because who has kindness been guiding me from beginningless rebirth now, and all the time continues future to Buddhahood. So then you see, by sharing ordinary aspect, having delusion, mistakes and actions, so forth, to my obscured mind, ordinary mind, from beginningless rebirth now, then you see, as my mind gets more pure, and then you see, then shows pure aspect of Buddha. Aspect of Buddha. So pure aspect of Buddha. Such a pneumatic aspect. Then later, when you into Arya path, exalted path, with wisdom directly seeing emptiness, then you see, Sambhogaya, Longu, Sambhogaya. Then, then you see, then when you cease all the not only gross, subtle obscuration, then become one with the Guru. Then you achieve Guru, you become one with the Guru, your mind become one with the Guru, one with the all the Buddha, numbers Buddha, so that all. So all those kinds, are they like a limited sky or greater than limited sky, or that's all that around. All the now manifesting that Guru manifesting in the Buddha, because the founder of Buddha. Because then more describing then Jumba, Jum then the Jum. Okay, so then the four gross model, four cell models, and then having 6 qualities, 6 fortune, Gavatu, fortune, but I will describe that. No, then those who know, then see our description of the Guru, all the rest. Then your prostration. Lama, Tomba, Tumden, Deji, Jabba, Dajamba, Yang Daba, Zobes, Jazo, Damba, Dawara, Shaba, Jigdin, Jamba, Jevo, the Vega, Lord. Adam and Tomba Sange Jumden Shaja Tawala Chatala Chata Jabsaji Lama Tomba Jumden Dajamba Yandaba Zaves and Ripada Jasu Damba Devara Shapa Didi Jamba Jivo Devalo Jiva Ladam Menam Dia Tomba Sange Jumden Shaja Tawala Chatala Chata Jabsaji Lama Tomba Jumden Deji Shaba Dajamba Yandaba Ribada Shata Damba Dawa Shaba Jigde Jamba Jivu Due Kalojo Hata Menanja Tomba Sange Jumden Devanja Shaja Tawala Chatala Chata Kante Kanye Towa Jadam Sajende Kamba Temba Nenganye Jete Na Chutes Kete Keva Jala Chatala Namda Gonga Chata Sosa Ishe Jato Seje Lomba Chatawa Jete Sona Lame Kamba Chanye Jala Chatala Seta Jawa Jeme Dave Seta Jawa Jala Duga Dora Chera Seba Soma Zenyame Jejen Jala Chata Logambo Tuje Chine Tamje Jembe Domba Bosana Yande Jata Jete Jala Chata Lo Tabeda Jata Game Son Leto Jeto Dada Cheche Washi Jala Chata Lo Tune Trevela Dava Dava Radane Singe Damba Yande Jende Jata Zangla Jiyan Nicha Singe Wara Peso Zoba Range Zare Yonzo Dadane Sanje Temba Jo 탐제 세바에 와한테 진이 다들데 가다나단 치 럽주베 세에서래 로 마제메가 그래 마제
마삼주메 마삼주메
그래 마사 저면 제라 버르제 마제 메가나게 뭐니 소소란레 시주야 마 드전데베 요나 차타 English there is it in English
no yes
read yes
so the praise this is the insert then inexpressible inconceivable and indescribable perfection of wisdom unproduced unceasing the nature of space object of uniquely knowing transcendental wisdom. To the Mother of the victorious ones of the three times, I prostrate.
Okay, please.
I prostrate to the three noble, rare, sublime ones. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagavan was dwelling on a self-vulture's mountain in Rajagriha together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentration on the categories of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Arya Avalokitesvara looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then through the power of Buddha, the venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokitesvara. How should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom, he said that, and then the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Arya, Avalokiteshvara said this to the Venerable Sharadvariputra. Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this correctly and repeatedly, beholding those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, composition of factors, consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no composition, no factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomena. There is no I element, and so on, up to and including no mind element, and no mental consciousness element. There is no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on, up to and including no aging and death, and no extinction of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear, having completely passed beyond error, they reach the end point, nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly, completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequaled, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared. Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisoha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagavan arose from that concentration and commended the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage. It is like that, it is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan, having thus spoken, the venerable Sharadhariputra, the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world of God's humans, Suras and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan.
하 저번에 저 담반는 거 저들은 아예도 전달라 진짜 간저 돌아도는데 아가서
사마란다 하셔다라 사마나요.
아까 사마라다 마라에 배 바바 건져서 이렇게 너와지고 세와되지 나도 세와되고 게레 돈다제 세와 다음에 내배 견다 자와 선바주제 보고도 되는데 된다래죠
사제 여행게 조제 메노나 레나
Sanje Jedan Zode Tunala
Bando Nane Gazu Dagi Chini Geve Zanani Dala Benje Zange
Dorajo Sanje Jedan Zode Tunala Chanjabado Dane Japsu Chi
Dagi Chini Geve
Yesumonje
Dala Benje Zange
Sanje Chedan Soye
Chanana Janju Mandu Dane Gazu Dagi Chini Geve Zanani Dala Benje Zange
나 이제 집어서 너무 진행을 내지르데 돌아 펜버스는 진행을 주셔서 제가 난다는 바고는 디승방에 대장주세요. 저자에게는 연대라 차다로 또왜 저는 사실 게 죽고나와 건도 상고지 그네 돌아 저서 내가 이제 답변이 뭐든지 대화들도 정거 내 라뱅인데 현대 중지 임면배가 어떤 레버들로 대해서 이제 담배션에 지면지만도 대해서는 이제 주내삼로 쇼지가지 누르고 옛날에 되다 영원 바에네가 사와치 베트대한도 선바지 지대난게 상에 sonda 지을한테 로드년바라 차베지 나모 레가 달로 진게 좀버더니 로근제나 지단 바담제 그좀 다게 저도 대체 청주 심된차 누세 청주 심된차 가세 청주 심된차 치대 청주 심된차 then 가서 even you are enjoying this chapter number even you are enjoying life enjoying the happiness. Remember bodhichitta. And then even you are experiencing suffering, miserable suffering, but remember bodhicitta. So the other day I mentioned, you see, the suffering transforming into happiness, or utilizing the suffering in the path to enlightenment. I mentioned the other day. But I didn't mention the pleasure, you see, the life, happiness, suffering, ups and downs. So happiness is also is utilized in the path to enlightenment. Whatever your life, miserable or happiness or whatever happens, both are utilized in the path to enlightenment. So then this way, or in this way, always your life is not wasted. Otherwise, you see, when you have success or only have a kind of business success or something, you see, you are a bitch or I don't know what, something that you like, enjoy so much, and then you see, because don't think practicing Dharma that time, and then you are slowly distracted by the attachment to the pleasure, totally distracted by that, so you don't think Dharma. Another thing is also miserable suffering, or depression, or even, and then you don't think Dharma again. You see, then, so therefore, so much of your life is wasted. Sorry, your life is wasted, become meaningless, and not only meaningless, but you see your life suffering or pleasure, whatever. Whole life, then the whole life is misused. Your life, you see, lives used, life spent in creating unwholesome action, negative karma. So even you are enjoying so much, even you have so much suffering all the time, then negative karma, all the time, day and night. So your whole life is wasted, like that. So you see, so the lojong is that you see, even you have happiness, utilize in the pleasure, any pleasure you utilize in the path to enlightenment. And even miserable, even suffering, the depression, whatever you experience, you utilize in the path to enlightenment. So that is the most important thing, utilize. Path to enlightenment, utilize for the happiness of all sentient, even enlightenment, for all sentient to cause. Oh, that's the most amazing. So your life was so meaningful to every sentient being. You see, unbelievable. So every mosquitoes, every ant, is the one that we can see everywhere, and like that, every insects, every small flies. So our lives are used for their happiness, to cause happiness, to the up to enlightenment. So it's unbelievable, most unbelievable. Your life has been so meaningful to every sentient being. Wow. Bodhichitta. 그래요. 또는 상해나와 지시량 최근 닝보 동해 냠렌치 장들 선입에 남주대 이제 마시고 뭐 진실로 어다 that's the so that's the practice what it needs or it needs of course everyone don't have a karma to meet Buddhism. They don't have a karma. Everyone don't have karma to meet Buddhism, to learn Buddhism, to practice Buddhism, to exercise Buddhism. Less and less and less. So to exercise path Buddhism, then much less. So like that. So there's millions of people, depression in the West, you see. In the monastery, I never heard depression. Somebody suffering depression, I never heard. Within the monastery, I never heard that. I mean, lately, it's not in the monastery, but out, some not often. Yes, you do hear some, yeah. Yeah, you can say a government person in Tibet, or I did hear on several years depression, something like that, but only just one person, something like that, but in the monastery, especially monastery, you don't hear. But in the West, millions of people in depression. So, you see, what they need to learn, of course, as I said, everybody don't have karma to meet Buddhism. Everybody don't have karma to learn Buddhism. Everybody don't have, even less to understand, then to exercise. So little, I see, all of that. So, in reality, that everybody need to learn this. In short, with brevity, whatever happens, bad or good appearance in the life, bad or good appearance, whatever appearance happens in the life, whatever appearance happens, good or bad, in the life, essence of all Dharma, by the practice of the five power, the essence of all Dharma, then may I please grant me blessings to be able to occur. Always keep the mind in happiness. To meditate, to think that always the mind keeping happiness. By utilizing In the practice, path to increase the true bodhichitta. To increase true bodhichitta. The conventional bodhichitta, truth for the ultimate mind, 운도 장적했음. And 전다 장적했음. The truth for the ultimate, truth for the absolute mind. So, the true bodhichitta. To increase. So utilize in the path. To increase to bodhichitta. That's what you need to learn in the West. That's a special practice. What you need to do is dhira. So at least always practice a good heart. Always in your life, most important thing than money. Just having money doesn't make you a healthy body, healthy mind. No! Doesn't do that. Just about money. Even you have billion, zillion, trillion dollars. But if you have a good heart, as the depression young man said, but if you have a good heart, as a man in your life, then you have to, then you have to bring so much happiness. More good heart you have, what you do in your life, more than money, so much happiness. You can see, yes, you have happiness, and you can give happiness to others. You can cause, and that. And then, the practice, the practice of the five power. So that's, but during that, of course, develop the true bodhichitta. So that's, also that one needs to study. You don't know. You need to study, practice. Even there's only 1 hour to live, that's the practice. You have only today, you're dying, don't die. Only today, few hours left. Only today, that's what the practice. That's what is the practice. Even you have only 1 hour left, what to practice? So you have to know that. Practice of fire. All the essence, all Dharma. Chukun Ningbo. They don't practice of five power. 어제 갔어요. Karpa Saving Kitab. They watch one. Power, white seed. What if I'm so collecting merits? Everything dedicated to each bodhichitta. So that's why we dedicate at the end. You see, Changzhu Sencho Rinpoche, Majewanji, all that. You see? So it becomes practice from the 5 powers. You understand? You must know that. And more, of course, it's the most important thing. Buddhas, they checked from numberless eons, because checked what benefited most of the sentient beings, they found bodhichitta. It's because that. It's also because that. And that is cause of success for all the happiness and obtaining ladder for oneself and to every single sentient beings. You see, everything happens obtaining ladder. So that's why. Even though there's many other realizations, but the prayers, bodhichitta, that, you see. So I was saying, from that, then you can, if you have a general bodhichitta, then from there, root of the mind, the path to enlightenment, so you have to lead to full enlightenment. Others not. So that's what. So you see, if we made it, general bodhichitta all the time, so then if we made it, could collect more than sky, was it? It's dedicated to actualize bodhichitta. So within you as well as with the others. So say like that. Okay. Then number 3 be top. So the power has a taking shortcomings of self-cherishing thought. Putting blame to the self-cherishing thought. Lēlēn tamde jiga da, gungla garin qiao guam. So put all the blame to oneself. So any bad thing, any undesirable thing happens, big or small, whatever, whenever, immediately, without delay, immediately blame to one, the self-cherishing thought, your enemy, your Maya. See, it happened due to that. It's caused by that. So it's caused by that. Instead of thinking, he is because him, it's because her, it's because what? Non-living things or living things. Or blaming outside. The answer to that. Okay. Then what do you do with others? Then others. Many kindness to others. That. See? Because a story that we experience past karma, past next karma. As we are doing the build holy objects to benefit our sentient being. So, I was in Tibet, and then you see, I was in Tibet, and Tibet, you see, here outside you don't feel much, but you see inside Tibet Lhasa, you see police catching people, or you see outside you see like that. Then mind is kind of very scary. So then wanted to help the service for his oneness for Tibet, and so must do something, the thought rises. So then bought $1 million land near Lhasa. There's a Sera monastery, then the famous cemetery, where borders cut and given to the eagles. That's very famous. Then there's a Trejo Sonzagamba's palace, Papanga Palace. Sonzagamba, the Dharma King of Tibet. Then you go up. There's a monastery, Dutch children there, Papanga Rinpoche monastery. Then you go up. Then there's a cave, a hermitage, unbelievable hermitage, where Papanga saw Hiruka, Father, Mother. There's a Bajur in the cave. As a Bajur, water coming into the cave with the sound of Vajrayogini mantra. So very precious. I got quite a few times from there. So we all drink the water. So inside there's a Hiruka eye naturally appeared from the rock. One is down there by the Pavanga's place. One is up there. So I was thinking to retreat. We were so good able to retreat inside that hermitage in Vajrayogini. But then you see, what the difficult was, there was one person, young, I don't know, monk or not wearing robe, chua, but he has a radio, on his badge. at the same time modern. Anyway, he was there's some nuns around doing Rinpoche, and so he was there. So I didn't. In the end, I have to ask someone to leave, so that it became causing some unhappiness to others. So anyway, there's one cave I thought to go back, which gave me the thought to go back. You see, so I arrived there, I think maybe 2 times. Maybe 2 times. Second time, we did a talk each time, I think. Not the self-initiation, but the talk. The second time, also first time, both times, Geshe-Lama Goncho was there. The second time, the nun who finished 3-year retreat asked us many times to stay night there. But we had to leave tomorrow morning to Nepal, I think, from Lhasa, so couldn't. You see, you do the sadhana, but not really concentrate, but just, even just, not really concentrate, but even just paying in the mind close to the visualization, it's close to, not actually concentrating what sadhana says, but even just close. So very strong vibration, receiving blessing, very strong vibration. That's one thing, that kept one thing which made me to think, come back. Yeah, anyway, it's really ambitious. So didn't get done self-initiation. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so the Kasuri, then I bought land, Kasuri, $1 million to some given, some borrowed, and like that. So there's Sarah Cemetery, famous. Then this side, the Pamanga, the Dharma King of Tibet. Then here, this side, I didn't know name, but there's a mountain like this. Here, the Lhasa there, China. So here. I didn't name anything, but here. So to build Pamasambhava statue, there was the aim to, first one story, 9 Pamasambhava, but then it became many, so it integrated into one 9-story Pamasambhava. But then you see, somebody said, build for tourists. Not as a statue, you fill up with the holy things and not like that, but you build the statue, but inside people go and then they can look it through the heart, like the statue in Japan. There's, I think, Maitreya Buddha, I think it was built during Milarepa's time, or I'm not sure. A long time ago, so it's a bit more black. Maybe it was bronze, but maybe not black. Burned by the sun or the. So through the heart, no, not this old one, other new one. So you go from backside by lift, and then from the heart you can see. So like that was advised, and then the person went to China and mainland China. It's a Tibetan man, but it's very high, very high official. So boat, but there's a Tibetan sort of family who helped to buy. I asked the big businessman in Malaysia, and big businessman, Malaysia is Buddhist, and I don't know his name. So through the one who spreads most feng book, they lean to the sinners, and through her we asked him to sponsor the statue. So Kasuri sponsor the statue, and then 2 times asked her. The second time he definitely accepted, and he sent his manager there to check the land and everything. So found out that next land doesn't cost that much. It costs only half what I paid. So the next owner advertised only half, or cost only half, not $1 million. So the owner and who helped us to buy. So it seems that if we want to practice Dharma, then of course practice Dharma, bodhichitta, of course then direct, extremely humble, the most humble kind. So they bought land by themselves from our money, the $1 million. So they half their money bought land for them also. So of course the worldly way is kind of course that we figured out, and you figured out you might get cracked, your heart get cracked, so you might fall down on the ground. So from start of Dharma, by practicing Dharma, spirit bodhichitta, then you have to think kindness. So you to all put the blame to your self-cherishing, to others, what to do, how to think it was kindness. So here, same thing to these Tibetan people who have, kindness. How you think to others? Kindness. They understand? So unbelievable kind. So they say, to help to purify the past negative karma. They will owe to others, they will owe to them. Past negative karma, they will owe to them. So they help us to finish the karma. That is it. So because they didn't go Chinese office, and so they didn't get to build a hospital or school. So finish. So we lost. I don't know, lost or win. It's generally ordinary world, then you lost. See? You lost $1 million. They officially it's to the government, mainland government, lost. Yes, I mean that's the expression label, or you put by ordinary sense. For an ordinary mind, things like that. But you see, but build a 7-story statue, Pema Sambhava, in the temple. So that means the temple is higher. So I think from the place I think not so much benefit is not so much benefit actually from the land side. So what happened was that was done there were so many years ago, many years ago, finished, and then lamas gathered and blessed, and so the Kasura, then the manager went to the office, and so many piles of so many false letters he saw. Then he came back to Malaysia, reported to the businessman, the Buddhist, I don't remember his name. So he got angry. So he got very angry. He wanted to put the Tibetan people, who helped, put in prison. So I said, please don't do prison now. Don't put in prison. So that's no good at all. So see, so that's what happened. So he thought that it's me, what is it? So he was very angry. So I said, please don't put it in prison. So like that. So anyway, at least at least that you see. That it don't have to create heavy karma, putting them in prison. So I mean that's very bad for them. So don't have to do that. So it's at least some service, offer some service. I mean, see, from bodhichitta, practice minor teaching, not only Buddhism, but minor teaching, practice bodhichitta, you see, put all the blames to yourself, to your own. And then today, others think of kindness. So you have debt, I have debt for them, see, from past life. So then they help to purify the past heavy negative karma. So there's unexpressible kindness. All like that, you see. That's And then Kazure. One lady in Singapore, she has money to can build this 50-story meteor, but several times. She has money. That's what her husband interests us, and so we trusted. And I think it's our karma to experience that. And again, we have a debt to her. Like this, we have debts, karmic debts. So, because we trust, yeah. Then after that, she had to escape to many places. My brother was after the money and going to harm, going to kill something. I think that took 3 years, I think. Some different places, and we tried to help them to. So since after 3 years, we completely trusted, and then at the end it was not true. At the end it was not true. Completely not true. So so no connection. I think maybe I don't know what happened in long time ago in China, President China, or no connection. So this is something we have karmic debt. So we have to do this. So she helped to purify our karma. She helped to purify our karma. So we helped all the expenses are escaping, you know. That letter to build the meteors, that Buddha, that's the idea. So she's helping. We have karmic debts to her from past life. So she's helping to purify our heavy negative karma collected from beginningless rebirth. So it's an unbelievable kind. So it is the most unbelievable kind, you know, purify karma. They pass karmic debts. Unexpressed. So this meant to join the kindness of others. Hot meditation of kindness, unbelievable. I see. So what I'm saying, I'm going to stop here. Yeah, so Katore. So whatever undesirable happens, then is eating the shortcomings of self-cherishing thought. So you see, shortcomings of self-cherishing thought, and then if possible, then you give that. If possible, you give that undesirable thing, like bomb. You use that like bomb to destroy your self-cherishing thought. Destroy. Right now, destroy your self-cherishing thought. You see, you use not only think that shortcomings of the self, but not only think that blame the self-cherishing thought, but you give it to that use it as a bomb to destroy your ego, self-cherishing thought. self-cherishing thoughts. And then you see, the emotional eye, in the Western you see emotional eye, real eye, gone, that destroy, is it? Gone. You see empty as it is empty. You see it empty as it is empty. So that means they harms the self-cherishing thought, harms the ignorance, which 100% interest in that. As the real emotional eye, real eye appeared, believing. So see, destroy, that way, by destroying the object, destroy the ignorance. You see? So I meditate a little bit on the emptiness. So that, and because really, in the Labachaba, how do I? Rani Jebra Zhongnen Di Minde Zunga Jevi Gurchu Jang Langen Deul Sebe Gurton Ne Jinga Lamdurong Jinji Lob Rangi Jinzun Wokuju Go cherishing the eye. Wokuju Go is the door for all the sufferings. And all the undesirable things. Yeah. Obstacle to paradise, everything. All the undesirable things. Yeah. Chronic disease, cherishing the eye, chronic disease, the cherishing the eye. From the beginningless rebirth to chronic disease. This chronic disease, by seeing, to rise, cause to rise in all the undesirable sufferings. Rāngi chēpar tāpē chōngdā tī mīndzē dzōngā jīvī gyūr tāne lēlēn dālā sōdā, lēlēn dālā put blames, put blames on that. Or the undesirable thing, whatever undesirable thing you have, put blames on that, on the self-cherishing, chronic disease. Lēlēn dālā kōntū sūngchē desu. Then you keep it harbor. Kondo sungchide harbor the shortcomings of what self-cherishing harms you. You keep it, you harbor it. Like outside enemy, whatever harm, where he speaks to you, and all the things is a body, spiritual environment, things are so you harbor. Here, harbor, there's from whom you receive all your past, present, future happiness. Root from whom you receive all your past, present, future happiness. But this one is the one, chronic disease, cherishing eye from beginners. What this is, Lēlēn dālā, put plans to that. Kondo sunchit, harbor it, their shortcomings, harbor it. Kondo sunchit, danjin jamba. Danjin jamba, please grant my blessings to destroy the dark zin, grasping the kaswe. Grasping the eye, the great demon grasping the eye, the self-cherishing is destroy, bless me to be able to destroy. And to do what she knows. The Lama didn't. You see that so effective. So then, as I mentioned, not only blaming to that, but you destroy like throwing bomb. This is undesirable thing. Either you lost your business, $1 million you lost, you failed in business, or whatever relationship problem, whatever it is. You lost your wife, you lost your husband, somebody took it away, whatever happens in life. That wife or husband, you live together with your so many years, and suddenly run away to somebody or whatever it is, happen, or that use that bomb to your chronic disease, self-cherishing thoughts. Not to think that shortcomings that, but you use as like bomb, shooting bomb, and destroy that. You give it the self-cherishing thought. You see, so effective. So you see, then destroy not only self-cherishing thought, but also the root of samsara, the ignorance, holding grasping the eye, truth in the eye. So you can do like that. Then so that's the shortcomings of the putting the blame to the subject, the shortcomings of the self-cherishing thoughts. So then actually, I mean, as I mentioned before, from beginningless rebirth didn't allow to achieve enlightenment, the self-cherishing thoughts. Didn't have even to be free, didn't help me to be free from samsara. I see, and then so I think all those things then causing so many obstacles even to achieve the happiness in life. So that then not only from beginningless, but up to now, but also in the future, continuously harming to not achieve enlightenment, and then even to free from samsara, somewhere suffer, somewhere, so all things like that. Then the other one is commit Molam is a power of prayer. Power of prayer. So that you see, may my life to not be under the control of self-cherishing thought, not under the control of self-cherishing thought. From now on, especially until death, especially today. So, to not be under the control of self-cherishing thought. And may my life to be, live life most happiness, freedom, best freedom. Cherish others. Cherish others from today on, especially this life, especially today. So, with the bodhichitta. So, Monami Toba, then, also complete Toba, power of habituation. So, you see, you see, for example, here, Rinpoche mentioned that Chana Changzhe Simi Chak, Duna Changzhe Simi De, Dana Changzhe Simi Lang, Nyala Changzhe Simi Nyal, Dana Changzhe Simi Da, Sana Changzhe Simi Sa, Mena Changzhe Simi Mir, Dona Changzhe Simi Da. So the bodhichitta, you see, even you're eating, eat with bodhichitta. Even you're sitting, sit with bodhichitta. So for sentient being, you see, if you're going to sit in I'm going to enlighten sentient being. So in the book it's mentioned that. So for the benefit of sentient, the benefit of sentient being, we are sitting, you see. Yeah. Then standing, then stand with the bodhichitta. Yeah, free the sentient beings. I'm going to free the sentient beings from samsara, other things like that, we see. How you do with the bodhichitta? And if you're going to sleep, sleep with the bodhichitta. And then look at what if you're looking you see now, I'll just give you one example. Carefully. So even like so scenery. So even you're looking at the scenery. So TV or or people's life. You see, yeah, I mean, first you see, look at the bodhichitta. benefit them. I mean, treating attachment yourself to benefit something. So look at with bodhichitta. But I thought, you see, in the view of the ordinary people, it's an unbelievable sensual enjoyment, sensual. In the view of ordinary people, you see, I mean, they think it's a great kind of high pleasure or sensual pleasure or something great. You see, but you see, you look at on the basis of the kasare, total whole life, there's kasare, emotional I, truly existent I, real I, which is not there. The personal believing in just that, which is not there at all. No Buddhist, if it exists, Buddha should see. Buddha doesn't see. Even Bodhisattva doesn't see. Even Arya being cannot see. They see none. Buddhas, omniscient one, see non-existent. Or Arya beings see non-existent. Even those ordinary beings who realize them see non-existent. You understand? Oh. So it's not that. Totally. So, whole life, so sense, and then object senses, form, sound, smell, taste, all meal labeled. What is meal labeled? It's a decorated, projected, real form, real sound, real this, real, truly. So real husband, real wife, real, everything real. So then on the basis of this dream, this basis of this hallucination, then you see, beautiful, ugly, attachment, anger. But then those 5 delusion rises, pride and this, 5 delusion rises. That's just making short 5. On the basis of the bigger hallucination, which is not there. Doesn't exist in name. None of this. Total trust. On the basis of that exaggerated, beautiful, ugly, then all the delusion rises. Then create so much negative karma. Showers of negative karma. That life is important. Over hallucination. Over hallucination. Busy. Over hallucination. So Rinpoche was embodied in Switzerland. By Great Lama. This it's still. No, this Lama the High Lama from Tibet, Switzerland, and so they've just embodied. So then when Rinpoche came, there was some celebration day, so they all put fire in the sky. They shoot fire, then all the different color, you see, come down. Different color. So different kinds of fire shoot in sky. So, some of the different color from the sky coming down. So Rinpoche said he was in a car coming from the airport to the house, this Rinpoche's house. Lamdra Rinpoche, I think. Joe Lamdra Rinpoche. So, so Rinpoche started with him. So he used that different color light after shooting fire. Then he used that in the Mitzvah meditation from the memory field. You're receiving the rays, the different color nectar, or the purifying. You're receiving from the mirror. Rinpoche used during the Mitzvah was going back from the airport to the Lamdra Rinpoche's house. So then there's verses that Rinpoche wrote to Lamdra Rinpoche. So it's not hallucination, over hallucination, the being in the West, and Switzerland, it's incredible. It's over hallucination. So don't get be cheated by that. Don't be cheated by that. Interest that you're cheated by that, you see. Or you're overwhelmed by that, cheated by that. So Rinpoche advice. That I don't know about that. So yeah. See, so you look at your watch. Look at one side. Don't look at the view of the order. You don't look at the way the ordinary people in the world believe. Incredible sense place. This and that, But you look at the side. You look at the reality. You look at the life, and reality. What is hallucination? What exists? What doesn't exist? What exists? So you look at the reality. All these suffering, all these unbelievable, suffering on top. All these delusion, right? All suffering. They come, life is so busy in that. So it's done. So Dana Chanchu Singh. I mean, this is a little bit different, but okay, beginning. Okay, I'm just expanding, talking a little bit different. But look at look at you see, creating cause of samsara, creating cause of Lord. So, but they don't know, and you see, totally illusioned. And so you understand what I'm talking. So now here you see the totally suffering, total unbelievable life. You see, total life, totally over illusioned. So when the death comes, no time. When the death comes, then that time, big shock, huge shock. Suddenly death comes. You see, what you've been believing in touch and below is not true. All this is not true. So one Japanese man in San Francisco, nearby Japan, San Francisco? That city. Bajapani, near Bajapani.
Santa Cruz?
Huh?
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz, one Japanese man, other is quite intelligent. So you see, one is about to die. He thought the whole world cheated him. He thinks whole world. He was near to die. So the things considered is to leave everything. So so he thinks he's quite clever. He thinks whole world cheats him, got angry. He thinks whole world cheated him. So you see, he's been trusting this everything real. He's been trusting so now he's going to die. So he thought the whole world, his whole world cheats him. You see? 참 좋은 거죠. 그래. 그래. Then you see, you are looking the reality of life. Then that causes you to get the renunciation of samsara. Then you see that causes you to develop compassion for them. It helps bodhichitta to develop bodhichitta. And then also it helps to see it empty as it empty. So I mean, it helps to develop three different paths, you see, in this way. Dana chanju singvita, dana chanju singvisa. If you eat with the bodhichitta, mana chanju singvita. If you want to speak with the bodhichitta. Dana chanju singvita. So if I examine, then examine with bodhichitta. Oh, hayo that's story, yeah. So computer power habituation. So do everything with bodhichitta motivation. So that's why we make this book. Who don't have, especially who don't bodhichitta, this practice in bodhichitta, how to be. Then 계속 computer, then can computer, 뭐라는 것도 팬미도, 그래. Yeah, power of the air, because Pemberton was a power of planning. Power of planning. So there's a power of planning. So there's of course the bodhichitta. Bodhichitta, so dedicated person to me, bodhichitta, power planning. So there's five, so I didn't get to make clear this last one. So the five power that is to practice, with this five power, then you're able to keep your mind always happy instead of happiness. Then they develop true bodhichitta. Okay, yeah. Okay. 맞아요. Sorry, got stuck. Okay, it's okay. So got stuck. Just didn't happen other subject. So 장조선들을 바제와는 지제님 Kone kondo bevaraju. Due to all the past, present, future, managed collected by me, third I managed collected by numberless and divine, numberless Buddhas, which exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side. May the I who exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side at all. Achieve the Buddhahood which exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in mere name, so do not exist from its own side. To that Buddhahood which do not exist from its own, which exists mere name, so do not exist from its own side. By myself alone who exists, who exists mere name, so do not exist at all from its own side. Jimal Bhavachita Jimata Buddha Sambuddha Adagunji Jitanda Loja Gavatka Sudasheve Javatamji Yungwaka Da Gaveta Dugi Sambuddha Jitata Ozu Janshi Jangu Gyave Enzenge Beve Kuzu Domboze Choson Goene Mendunu Ana Sondiji Gendu Jande Jo.
Excuse me, just a small advertisement here. I felt compelled to do this. In case you're running out of materials to read during your breaks, and or for those who might be going home and wanting to, keep this the teachings of Lama Zopa, the spirit, alive in your heart, and especially has been very useful for me personally when I start getting a little bit distracted, losing point of it all. There's this book called How to Practice Dharma by Kapchen Lama Zopa Rinpoche, and such incredibly beneficial advice for everyday life. And so I'm sure you could get this in a Adisha bookshop, or you can download it on your Kindles or whatever else is called, Kindles or iPads and so forth, or you can order it also cheaply on the line with Amazon or Book Depository. So it's really, I would really recommend it for anyone who's like-minded like me, losing point sometimes, like the purpose of doing retreat, the purpose of doing anything in life, if we just lose sense of it all. Again, this is such an incredible book, How to Practice Dharma by Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Yeah. We're starting. Since there's no dinner, since we started, I think it's usual at 7:30. Yeah, 7:30. So because otherwise we get too late and more tired.
And just a very quick announcement that the SBC lunch will be on Thursday, so that's a change. So Thursday lunchtime, the SBC's meeting. Thanks.